All right. Hopefully, I'm not upside down. Hopefully. Hi. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Uh oh. Sideways. Okay. Thank you. So let's see if I turned it. Oh, let's see if I turned it this way. Oh, love you too. Is this better? I think so. I think it should be. Hey. Okay, cool. Thank you, Tanya. How are you? I'm your fan. Oh, thank you. I'm you all's fan too. Honestly. Remember me. Shay. Shay. Were you here the last 2 weeks? I'm really bad with names, by the way, guys, so please don't take it personally. I'm good with faces though. Hi. Nice to meet you. How is Texas? You're from Texas? My best friend, she actually moved to Texas, and I'm going down there really soon, so that'll be fun. Oh, about wigs? Was it about Oche Penny? I think if there was that conversation, then yes, I do remember you. Yes, definitely, for sure. Oh, that's okay. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Houston, Texas for the 4th of July. I'm excited. I've heard nothing but great things. So that's exciting. Okay. So how are you ladies? What's going on? What's been, I know I usually do it on Sundays, but it was Memorial Day weekend and I was in Columbus. It was just a lot going on, but I'm here for sure. It's good. The summers are super hot and humid. Oh yeah. H-Town. That's exciting. And my roommate just she got a teaching position there. So yeah, I'll be down there. But I'm good to hear that everybody's okay. How was you all's Memorial Day weekend? How was that? I hope that was good. Yeah. That would be so fun. Struggling with this hair. I'm lazy. Oh yeah, I'm lazy too. What's specifically been going on, Tanya? Cause I know that I'm a lazy natural for sure. Could same struggle with my hair too. Yeah. Have you all seen your hair being more like manageable, like when you redo your twists? I have twists. I don't want to do anything. Yes, I do too. That's how I felt as well. So like on Sunday I just went ahead and put a bunch of mini twists in my hair. My hair is high porosity. Yes, very high. I took strands from the middle, the back, and the front. I wish I could add a couple of pictures. I just did 5-hour box braids in only 5 hours. That's amazing. Box braids normally take a while. Cool, I'm low. Yeah, now with being low porosity, because we talked about in the last video, I would think the moisturizing would be a little different. That's what a few girls were saying. Saying mini twist, it took me 6 hours. Yes. My mini twists, they probably took me about an hour, but they're not that many, really. I kind of made them big because I was kind of lazy and I had to redo them. I know I'm gonna have to redo them soon. So yeah, mine took about an hour to do. But yeah, let's see, mini twists. Do you have mini twists in right now, Lee? Girl, they're not what you think it looks like yours, but braids, it's not that many either. I totally understand because when you get to the middle, it gets rough. Oh yeah. I'm still trying to learn how to style them because I'm trying to wear, more natural styles like with mini twists, because those styles can be kind of hard to rock, and try and be cute. So like that's what I'm trying to do. But we'll have to figure that out together. Me either, yeah. Yeah, low and high porosity hairs are very different. Hi, Ashley. I totally agree. I have to get with my friend Aaliyah because she has 4C low porosity hair. So I know when I'm talking to her, like, it's complete opposite. So I'm still trying to figure out how that works out. I don't have 6, 5, or 4 hours to dedicate to my hair. Ugh, I feel it. I don't have it either. That's why I haven't done box braids or like, thin Senegalese twists or any. Yeah, I don't have the time either. My go-to is just a mini twist and in a ponytail. Yeah, no, I wore that to class today, but I don't know, like I gotta get used to it, It's one of those things you gotta get used to. Thermal heat cap helps absorb moisture way better. Ooh, thermal heat cap. Now, how does that work? How does a thermal I've never heard about that. That's exciting. I wish YouTube still had video responses. Oh, that would be so great. That would be great. Because if you watch this video, it's just me talking and reading you guys' messages. So it's not that fun to watch, but it's fun to be in the moment, honestly. But yeah, thermal hot head cap. That sounds like something that I would wear to bed. Definitely. I must try a thermal cap instead of a dryer. Huh. Ooh. I gotta look into that. Do they have reviews on thermal caps? It's fun. It's like I know a celebrity. Girl, bye. Thermal hot head caps help with deep conditioning. Oh, and that's another thing I have to get better at. Oh my goodness. Okay. That might be a go for sure. Especially if it's dealing with deep conditioning, like I said in my last video. I'm trying to do better about that. Way better about that. I use a dryer with deep conditioning and I hate it. Yeah, because you probably got to go like this. Or the ones that you just sit underneath. I know I have, I had one of those old school ones where you just, definitely. And my mom just called me. Yes, they have YouTube videos. Okay, literally after this live feed, I'm gonna go look. Because I definitely need some help with deep conditioning for sure. What do you think about diffusing? Oh, with the diffuser? Okay, so I have one, but the thing about a diffuser is before I really get into it trying to bring out my natural curls, I have to find a product that actually brings out my curls. Like, I know they're there and I know like they're these cute little ringlets, like I get it. But the minute like it just when I get here, it's just frizz. So I never got a chance to get my curls to pop really nicely in the shower for me to go ahead and diffuse it and dry the curls in that same state, if that makes sense. So I gotta work on my wash and go before I pull out the diffuser. Definitely. do you wash your hair or deep condition and twist? So I pretty much just I co-wash my twists, and then when it comes to deep conditioning, I definitely do that, you know, during my 2-week period. But I'm trying to do it a little more. I feel like that would, you know, moisture is key. So I try. I'm going to try to deep condition, but as of right now, I just really just co-wash my twists, literally just as they are. Hey, for the challenge, do you co-wash every day? So for this little challenge, no, I can't say that I co-wash every day because I'll wake up and I won't want to go to class with wet hair. But I do co-wash every like 2 to 3 days. Sometimes 3 days will go by, I'm like, whoa, my hair has not been wet at all. So I'll do it every 2. And then sometimes before I run out the house, I'll like spray my hair. But yeah, literally every 2 to 3 days, but not every day. You could do that if you have the time to, or if your schedule permits it to, for sure. Same, I think of doing the big chop. Ooh, you are brave. I actually have 2 friends who just cut off all their hair, and I would think if any time to do a big chop would be now, because I've seen so many women out here who have cut their hair, cut all of their natural hair off and have started over. It's almost like it's a trend, like a positivity trend. Like one girl do it and then that gives another girl courage to do it. And so if any time, I would think now would definitely be the time. What year of school are you in? I am going to be a senior in fall 2017. So in September, I will be a senior in college. Yep. What's your favorite deep conditioner? Oh, you guys are gonna be like, what kind of natural are you? Well, the one, since I've seen, my favorite, which is not probably, I've heard like a lot of women on YouTube have been telling me it's not good for natural hair, but my favorite would have to be Mane and Tail deep conditioner, and it's blue. It's like a blue color, but besides that, that's pretty much it. Thermal Hair Care is their website. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna screenshot that. Okay, so I got that for sure. I work at a pool in the summer. What do you suggest to keeping the chlorine out of my hair? Okay, great question. Because I did swim team a lot. So when it comes to keeping the chlorine out of your hair, now are you a lifeguard? Because that would be a great question, because they really don't get in the water. But to keep chlorine out of your hair is very hard. I know, especially with doing lifeguard training, that was hard. Swim team, that was impossible. So the best advice I could give to you for being in a pool with chlorine is just prepare your hair for it. So when you get in the pool, you don't want to just get in the pool with dry hair, because it's gonna shock your hair. Honestly, you want to make sure your hair is already kind of moisturized, and then run a coat of cheap conditioner over it. So that way, and if you do happen to wear a swim cap or anything like that, there's friction on the swim cap, and that causes your hair to break. So what I did before I got in the pool was, turn on the shower, kind of throw my hair in there just a little bit, get it moisturized, a little wet, and then grab a little conditioner or a little oil, anything that's gonna make it slip just a little bit, and then put that on your hair. And make sure you watch your edges. So to keep chlorine out of your hair is almost inevitable when it comes to getting in the pool, unless you're just not going to get your hair wet. But just make sure that you wet your hair right before getting in, so it's not so much of a shock to your hair. But great question. I always love like swim questions with natural hair. Girl, no, I'm not built like a blowing pin. I'm going to wear wigs, and that's why we had the wig combo. I totally agree. Yes. Wigs. Whenever all Memorial weekend, I wore my wig the whole time. Cause I don't know, it's something It's just something, y'all. I don't know. So I totally get that. I totally get it. What's your regimen? Like, do you do the lock method? Okay, so basically, like I said, I sometimes I feel bad to tell you guys that I'm a lazy. I'm just I'm just lazy when it comes to natural hair. But I found that it really works for my hair. So again, my regimen is especially for the summer, like my hair is in twists all the time. Like it's in twists. And if you don't want your hair to be in twists, another thing that I have a theory that would work is putting your hair in a pineapple. So if you like to rock the puff, that's awesome because your ends aren't brushing up against your clothes or anything. Like your ends are up, so that's great too. But I just do twists. And then you, like I said, co-wash, you know, in the morning or whatever. That's great. And then I take my oil. Well, yeah, I co-wash and then normally I grab a little more conditioner after when I turn the shower off just because just that little bit of extra, you know, moisture, put that on my hair, and then I definitely grab oil and I put that all throughout my hair, and then I go back and put that oil on my ends every single time. Like that oil at the ends is always crucial. And but every day I will always take a spray bottle, if I co-wash or not, spray my hair real quick for like 2 seconds, and then again take that oil and put oil on my hair. Every single day I put oil in my hair, and within the next like hour and a half to 2 hours, like my hair is dry. So that's how I know that my hair is very hungry for it, like very hungry for oil and everything, because it just dries up so quick. So yeah, so that's my little regimen. I hope I answered your question. What products do you use to achieve your mini twist? Okay, so all I did was when I redid my twist was I went ahead and so I took down one twist and I did like 3 twists out of that one twist. So basically I know I hate to say this, but the main ingredient that I used was water. So I literally did that twist in water so it would stay smooth. But the other and I also used conditioner, and I also used olive oil eco styler gel, especially when I got to like up here. Like when it was back here, I kind of didn't care about the ego styler. Like I was just putting in twists and in conditioner and just called it a day. But when I got towards this part, I definitely had eco styler gel, you know, just because. So I hope that answered your question. And I teach lessons too. Oh, really? I see you. Hi. We got to do a collab. We have to do a collab. I know I'm going to text you back. I've been in class, and let's for sure shoot for next week so we can talk about 4A and 4C hair. Like, we're going to do that for sure. How long is your hair? Well, actually, I think it grew a little bit from this challenge, probably about maybe 1/4 to 1/2 of an inch, and now it's just a little bit lower than waist length. I don't know, did you want, like, I could take a twist out really quick if you really wanted to see. I don't have a problem with that because I can, you know, easily twist that back up. But yeah. Yes. But and again, like, how are you guys, you know, how is your hair regimen going? Have you learned anything? Aw, I love you. Have you learned anything new about your hair? Like, has anything surprised you at all? I know one thing that surprised me when I started doing this was noticing that, 2 things that surprised me. Noticing that any knot in my hair came out if I, you know, ran my fingers through it underneath a stream of water. Any knot, like it's actually very interesting how much, like, water is just an amazing thing for your hair. So that's one thing that was amazing. Another thing that I learned when I was doing this was my hair loves to shed, and the more my hair sheds is when it's really growing. So if that's happening to you, I wouldn't be too worried about it, especially if you have thick hair, because your hair is going to shed anyway. So yeah, like literally every time I do my twist, I'm literally pulling out like little sheds of hair, and my hair is still growing, it's still prospering. So I would say shedding is very good, to an extent, obviously. Let's see. I've learned that less is more for my hair. Yep. And I cut soda out of my diet. Water is major key. Okay. See, we talked about this in the last video, and I'm so glad that you brought that back up in this video, because I see a few new names. Water is major key, and cutting out soda is definitely a thing. I cut out sodas. I don't drink a lot of pop or soda, or whichever one y'all prefer. Around the time when I started wearing wigs to just kind of grow my hair and give it a break. And I think that is a definite thing, for sure. And make sure, ladies, that you check out Unique Fashion. She actually has a YouTube channel too, and she is growing her natural hair very similarly to the way that I grow my natural hair. And she is in the type 3 range. So if you're in the type 3 range as well, make sure you go and check out her channel, because she might have some tips for your hair type that I can't help you with. And she also does amazing makeup tutorials, and I don't do makeup tutorials. So make sure you for sure go check her out, and we're gonna do a collab really soon on type 3 and type 4, the stereotypes and like what works and what doesn't. So make sure you take a look at her channel, and we'll keep you posted on that video as well. Okay, so Lee said, I noticed I had split ends and I had to trim my hair. I was crying. See, this is all good. I'm so happy to hear that. I'm so happy to hear. That's good. That's good. We're getting rid of like the oldness, and we're coming in with the new. Like, that's fine. That's a good thing. So you're learning, like you're really learning about your hair, and that makes me so happy. Oh my goodness, that makes me so happy. When do you start to see the growth for your method? I would definitely say after about like a month and a half to 2 months. Like, so a lot of people say that average growth for a month is like an inch or a half of an inch. Well, I remember like I said in my last video, I saw none of that, and now that I do this, I actually see that. So I guess it kind of depends on what you guys are looking at. If you're not moisturizing your hair, you're not gonna see anything, but if you are, then you definitely will. And if anything, you should see your hair become more not relaxed, I don't want to say relaxed, but way more manageable. So I would say definitely like a month and a half to 2 months is where you really see it, depending on like your hair growth rate, for sure. Because it's been a month and my hair has not grown an inch at all. Like, I'll be upfront and honest, my hair has not grown an inch since May 1st when I started this with you all. So, but it definitely has grown. It has grown. So yeah, great question though. Great question. Anything else that you guys have learned about your natural hair, or any natural hair questions, or any topics on natural hair that you'd like to talk about? I'm well free for that. Definitely.